We got a PVT right now.
All right. You know, this is my favorite matchup. It's my favorite matchup to play, and it's my favorite matchup to watch. I really enjoy the dynamics of PvT.
All right, let's get some introductions in. And in the top right, in the purple trunks for Confed, it is Kira.
And in the bottom left, in the blue pieces, it is
Ashen.
BoRnGo.
It's also Ashen as well.
You know, it doesn't really matter what his name is. He's from the other clan. Screw that guy. Uh,
All right.
So from the get-go here, you know, we determined last time that the player with the superior starting fam was the winner, and so based on that, I'm calling Kira as my favorite. He is bumping 500 APM here.
Really?
Pretty good.
Wow. That's. I don't even think I can manage 500 APM. But
Yeah.
a big factor is we see a gateway first. No forges from Kira this time. You know, we got a single gas, and it looks like it's going to be a Reaper expand or some sort of reactor expand out of our Terran player.
All right.
Natural comes down for,
Immediately scouted.
yep,
Um,
sees it.
he's going to get that SCV into the base here, and the probe's going to get into. So both of them are getting a good scout off. They know
Oh,
what's
I
going
was
on.
wrong. It looks like Ashen's going for a double gas. Kira sees everything, sees the reactor coming down.
Going to
He
see the
even,
factory.
yep, sees the timing of the factory.
Okay, so he's got as much information as he could want, and he's on the way back home. This probe has done his job for the moment. You know, the probe's not actually gone home. He's kind of hanging out there in the natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this worker doing up here in the top left? Anything?
I'm a bit confused about that. Is there a proxy that's about to happen here?
I
Is that
mean,
what we're seeing with the double
BoRnGo is
gas?
putting a lot of attention to it, so
Yeah. I mean, this must be Terran oracles, right? Yeah, looks like Terran oracles. All right.
so Banshees, I'm guessing.
Well, I mean, do people actually do proxy liberator?
I don't know. I'm confused. Even
I've,
as a
I've never
Terran.
heard of a proxy liberator, so I would think that this has to be Banshees. Uh, I don't know. It's interesting. You know, we're seeing a siege tank now to go with the Marines.
So it's gonna be a Liberator tank
Is this
push.
a fault timing attack?
Yep. Oh no, this is gonna be Banshees. The tech lab goes on, so it's either
Yeah,
gonna be
but
Banshees.
with the siege tanks and the Marines, could this be a one base fault timing attack?
I'm not sure. And Kira's only
If
on
we
one
don't see a
gate.
natural from the Terran soon here, then he's going to be all in. I I think maybe I want it to be a fault timing attack. Like I would be very excited. Please.
Cloak and a Banshee are on the way for our Terran player BoRnGo.
Are we going to see an expand?
No, it looks like
Or are we going to see another siege tank?
another
Did
siege
Terran
tank.
pull gas? Did he
Good.
pull workers out of gas?
Nope, he's a 3-3.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what it is. Well, this will be exciting. We'll have to see if Kira can hold this aggression, because this is going to be quite something.
This is going to be a lot of army walking across the map on him. He does have
Oh,
a.
but we got a TT shrine.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean TT's fuck shit up, and with the warp prism,
And only one orbital command worth of scans, and he'll be dropping.
yeah,
He'll be dropping mules. Oh, he scans. Does he see it? It is right outside the scan.
and he's gonna need that scan later.
Yep.
Oh,
He
he's
doesn't
gonna be
even
kicking
doesn't see the
himself.
twilight. He doesn't see any of the important tech buildings. That was a whiff of a scan.
He's going to need that energy. I tell you what,
And
DTs are the only way Kira is going to live this. Now, he's got an observer following the army, so
yes,
he's fully aware of what's happening. He may not be aware of the Banshee, but he's at least aware of the push.
Immortals are going to come in. One-click defense that. And he just cleans this push up.
Dude, wrecked arena. Oh, okay, but
the
there's also
Banshee's
no
going
probes
ham.
in the main. Yeah, Banshee is definitely ham.
And he's got nothing that shoots up.
And the observer is going to have this all protected. Do you have energy for another photon cannon? Or,
nope, but he's got 3 stalkers coming out. And this next push, and then we got a Raven.
I feel like Kira didn't actually lose any units in that engagement, barely.
He lost 21
I
probes.
think this is over. Well, okay, he lost probes, but he didn't lose any army. I mean, that push got wrecked.
I mean, he got some damage done.
I don't think splitting his forces was the correct decision. He was so all in that he didn't need to try to do economic harassment. He needed to outright kill him with this. And so it wasn't a good idea to split.
And now Kira's on. He's on the hunt. He feels blood in the water.
Yeah, and he's right. Like, if he can kill this army, then this game is over.
Yeah, but he can't lose his own as well. He takes down the tanks.
Yeah, but adepts have like 1,000,000 hit points. So,
but you gotta be careful.
He is kind of getting his army spread out, and that's not good.
He's letting his macro slip a little bit.
Behind.
Yep. I mean, he's got to know he's got to know he feels ahead.
Well, the thing is he aware that the Terran is all in, that he does not have an expansion? Because if he is aware that he does not have an expansion, then sitting and macroing is perfectly acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Kira throws down a third. This Observer and this Raven are going to pass each other. Oh, and he sees it.
We got Zealot legs here.
Oh, and this Raven's about to go down. That's a huge pick-off.
Nothing. Yeah, those are expensive.
Yeah, that's 200 gas, and when you only have 2 of those, BoRnGo is trying to expand behind this. He just started stim at 7 minutes and 50 seconds.
But you know what? Kira's third is going to be ready to go by the time the Terrans is. With the difference in float time out of the main, his third is literally going to be ready there when his natural lands. So
we have another Cloaked Banshee coming in.
Yeah, but there's this like floating beach ball thing that just sort of nullifies those if you're paying attention. It turns out that he's not paying attention, so.
But he's about to warp something into the back of his base. 4 DTs get warped in, and the Terran has.
He knew about the DT, so. And
he's about to go ham on his worker line.
Yeah, he can't do anything about it, but he did have detection prepared and ready. QQ tasteless.
Oh,
this is a very frustrating way to lose too. I mean, honestly, like he already lost, but it's a very frustrating way for the game to end, I should say.
I mean, the Terran's down to 17 SCVs
on the orbital. I mean, he can keep scanning for days.
But how much is he gonna lose? Like that's the question. And every time he takes a bad fight, which he just did right there. Just look at the army supply: 48 to 22, 48 workers to 21 workers. Like,
we got more than double the workers and 50% more bases. And he's afraid to throw down mules because, hey, I need detection at all times.
Yeah, but that is. I mean, I'm one to drop the mule hammer at any time. But when there's DTs, that's the only time I hesitate. I mean, Kira's got to be careful. He does not want to walk into this tank line. He's move commanding.
He does want to walk into this tank line.
What is?
Okay, the move command was perhaps not the most.
But it doesn't matter.
Fight,
SCVs are pulled.
Because Protoss is OP as shit, and you can just move command into a line of 5 siege tanks and not give a fuck, right? Like scumbag Protoss, dude. He got the little hat and everything.
I mean, Kira's got to feel the blood in the water. I mean, he did just lose a huge chunk of army. So, the Warp Prism is going across the map with 2 probes. Is he going to drop pylons here? Oh, he's manor-nexing! He's saying, get out of this game, Ashen! I am winning! There's nothing you can do.
You know, I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of manor in this game, but this is beautiful.
Workers are pulled. He just stutter steps away. He even takes the straight up engagement. Charge lots come in. It's 26 supply to 82. There's a tank on the high ground. GG is called.
And there are more Protoss bases in Terran's base than there are Terran base. I love it.
Oh wow, there's